Time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but you You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe in me,
you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
Hello everybody. Welcome. How y'all doing? I got some Deltarune lo-fi in the background. Here's hoping I don't get copyright struck by whoever made this. Who knows? Could be good, could be bad. We will see in the future. That being said, hi everybody, how you doing? You know what? Let's keep it on for now. I might change it halfway through. But it has been a while. What can I say? We've been at this for a little bit. Have I posted everything properly? Have I posted everywhere that I need to? I'm usually pretty good about this sort of thing, but who knows? But yeah, no, that being said, I've been doing this for a while. Hello, what game is this? Enclave? This is just gonna be me talking. This is no game whatsoever. This is my 6 years of streaming anniversary. I've been doing this for a long time. And as you can see, the chairs are empty. I shouldn't say that. We have a fair amount of people in the community. People have come, people have gone. Just chatting, yay. But yeah, we've been doing this for a fair bit of time. Like, God, I was here. I am technically considered a crotchety old man by VTubing standards. But yeah. Time for a little anniversary hat? Oh man, if I could like rig something to this model, ooh baby, I'd be an incredible fucking nonsense person. But yeah, so 6 years. Goddamn, started back in 2019. I think that's 6 years. You know what? Let's see if my math is actually correct. Yes, that is 6. Okay, I'm good. I can count. I can assume numbers correctly. I apologize, but I am to leave. Yeah, no worries. If you're not here for the chatting, no sorry. You can do whatever you feel like. Shed has reached hag status. You're around for I'm a VTuber and you will regret that. Wow. Yeah, this right here, this is such an old ass statement that it like there is entire generations of VTubers who, this isn't even a, like, this is a non-statement. That is an old like, that was a community-wide joke back in the day. Now, this is nothing. This is a nothing statement. Yeah, thanks for the well wishes, Enclave. But yeah, so it is so bizarre to me. Sorry, trying to get comfy in my chair. I don't think I'm gonna stream for a whole 3 hours. I don't know. I can yap for 3 hours. I am a yapper. I'm very good at it. That being said, like, it's very interesting seeing how, like, I don't want to say, like, VTubing as a space has done incredibly well. Like, just as a medium, or as, like, just anything, really. Like, what am I trying to say? Here, let me put on some no copyright lo-fi. Let's see what this does. That's an ad! So VTubing as a space has been really interesting over the years. I don't want to say it's been good or bad. I want to say that these ads in front of my background music are driving me insane. Thank you. Thank you. That's a bit better. I'm no longer trapped with my own thoughts. But yeah. Like, so how do I want to start this? I am a crotchety old VTuber. I have existed for long. That is loud. I am lowering the volume on this. That's probably better. You're in the green. My voice is in the yellow. This is fine. I'm not peeking anymore. No copyright ad break. The phrase "no copyright ad break" is very good. Very good indeed. I keep thinking this is Narissa. Like, I'm looking down here and I'm like, is that just fucking Narissa? No. No, it's not. I am a fool. Maybe I'm Hololive pilled. Who the fuck knows? But yeah. You wish, Shad? Do I wish? Do I at all? Hello, Zeno. How goes? But overall, yeah. So what? I'm losing my fucking track of statements here. Yeah, thanks, Zeno. So VTubing as a space has been so... It's grown, I want to say. It's grown into every other industry, if that makes sense. Like, VTubing used to just be this very little small niche of a niche. It's streamers who also like anime. And now it's everything. And some people back in the day really, really hated, like, people coming into the space and just, like, changing it. People had, like, it was gatekeepy as all fuck. And, like, I don't remember if I was I don't think I was gatekeepy because I wasn't, like, big into confrontation around that time. But, like, back in 2020-ish, like, I've been in VTubing space since 2018. So, like, actually, let me go and see if I can find the exact, like, time I fell out of, because, like, I remember telling this story a lot. Let's see if I can find the exact time. Huh, okay, it was exactly 6 years ago. So let me just, how do I want to do, so exactly 6 years ago, pause that, good shit. Okay, so, oh, okay, yeah, funnily that. So, around December of 2018 was when I was getting out of my old audience, or my old fandom area. So I would have started getting into VTubers around, God, I want to say Christmas, maybe even January. Like, sometime around there. I remember I was doing my part-time job at the time, and I saw something. I forget what it was, but I was like in a stupor. No, it had to have been it had to have still been in January, because I was still in my stupor from my last area, essentially just evaporating. So I remember I was like loosely engaged in VTubers at the time, mostly because it was the brand new thing on the block. And I had seen stuff about Kizna Eye and all that sort of thing, so I was like, yeah, let's go check that out. That was interesting, and that was like mid 2018. So as that was happening, I had, of course, stumbled across like, oh god, this is going to put some people on a cringe alert. I stumbled across a VTuber thing called like the Eileen family. Whatever the fuck happened to them now, it's like they're whoosh, the wind, they're fucking gone. I stumbled across that, and I was looking around all that stuff, and I eventually found the English-speaking VTube, the English-speaking blue nonsense person known as Natsumi Moe. And boy howdy, I remember quite literally pointing at my screen and going, that, right there. I don't want to just lurk in the fandom anymore, I want to be a part of this. And I started making like bad photoshops and whatever else, because I am still very bad at art. Let's face it, my shit is, bad. You saw the thumbnail. You know what I'm like. But yeah. So, oh, good. Hello.
Bullshit.
Very much bullshit. Thank you, Zan. Hello. Good to see you. But yeah, so after I saw that, I literally, like, said to myself, and I think I even caught myself pointing or something. I don't know.
Being able to build
What
an app
the
with your name
fuck
on
do
it.
you mean,
Just-
ads? I want lo-fi, not ad-fi. It's been like 6 minutes. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, ain't it? Hey, Cheryly. Welcome. But yeah, so I was back. That was back in the day. I was talking about. I remember I had made some very bad photoshops back in the day. Some really terrible jokes. But I think a couple of them actually got into like the fan art section of her video, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel so valued as a community member. And it just sort of like blossomed out from there. I don't remember how. I really don't. But eventually in my wanderings, I eventually found people like Asu, people like Kyrie, people like Cheryly, and all that sort of thing. No, it's not Spotify, it's just YouTube. Eventually Asu, like, I said the magic words to Asu, and I said something like, wow, this seems fun, I'd really love to do it. And he said, just start, it's easy. That was all it took for me. And that's what started my descent into madness, for lack of a better word, because here I am, 6 years later, still doing it because it was easy. That was a fucking lie, by the way. This shit is hard and it is taxing. Not as much as, say, like, being down in the fucking coal mines all day. But, like, as far as being an entertainer and this whole sphere goes, you know, there could be easier things I could be doing with my life. You know. So, yeah, that was realistically how it started. I've told this story a couple of times. Not really anything big. But I feel like I should, like, I like to say like a lot when I have no words and I'm looking to fill space. Like working for Deep Rock and laying pipes all day. Listen, that is a quality bit. It's especially good when I cause other people to suffer. Hehe. So, VTubing space, just as a space, I don't really know if I've ever told this story before, but like, since I've been around since the near birth of VTubing, I am a crotchety old fart. I've been in this place for fucking who knows how long. So, since I've been here so long, I have seen the rise, falls, step ups, step downs of a lot of things. Pretty much everything. I haven't seen everything because I don't care about everything. I have things I need to do with my time. This ain't really one of them. What am I talking about? This is one of them. I'm filling silence with words again. These are meaningless words that don't mean anything. This is what happens when I don't have a script. I'm going in blind. So, I haven't seen everything there is to see in VTubing, but like, a lot of the quote-unquote bigger events I've been like on the periphery of. Like, this is gonna sound like a very weird claim to fame, but I think the thing I had the most impact excuse me, this is just very funny because no one will remember it. I think the server is gone and I can't even like look at, actually let me check, because my biggest claim to fame over the years was actually like providing the successful name idea for Project Melody's first charity event. I think one of the things I said was like, fuck yeah, charity, ? And a bunch of people just went, no. God, no. Pending is still upset with the fact that went through. But, she took it. She absolutely does not remember who the fuck I am. But she took it. And, that was... Oh, I'm on caps lock. So... yeah, things are... yeah, I think it might have been deleted. Yeah, I think that channel just might have been deleted. So I don't know if there's any sort of like... yeah, it might just be gone. But either way, even if I can't find the actual proof, the memory still remains, and you know what? I don't need to prove this shit to you. It was a funny event, but overall, like, that was also the other thing. So, VTubing existed before Melody came onto the scene. I am a wizard with good fucking puns. Anyway, so ever since Melody arrived on the scene and fucking ads started playing, and spread the word. God damn it, Molly. But yeah, ever since that happened, VTubing burst onto the mainstream like nobody's business. And it's all due and this is my favorite part, the biggest reason why VTubing was as popular as it was because Project Melody pissed off a bunch of porn stars. Like, a bunch of like adult entertainment people got really upset that Project Melody was being successful, and they started being catty about it. And lo and behold, mainstream news picked up on this fact, and the rest is history. A bunch of people went to go watch Project Melody. Melody sent all of her audience, like, over to Iron Mouse, and it blew up from there. It was a massive snowball. And, yeah, no worries, Ari. Yeah, no, it was a huge debacle. It was crazy. But the word madvertisement is such a good description of what happened there. God, put that word in the Louvre. So, after Project Melody blew up and spread that over to Iron Mouse, funnily enough, sort of inverted the idea a little bit, because she was a lot more wholesome, and people did a lot of really good things, like I think they bought her, they all spent a lot of money on, I think it was a breathing device? Either way, they helped something Iron Mouse needed for her medical condition around the time, and it was a really big thing that everyone just kind of came together, despite where they actually came from, to do a good thing. And for a while there, like, quote-unquote, science team raids became a massive thing. Like, they just go around doing good things. It was really good to see. A couple people in our sphere actually got hit with them. It was incredibly wholesome around the time. Eventually that died off as, I'll be honest, massive groups of people, just laymen's, being like, yeah, let's spend money on this stuff together, only really lasts for as long as the money does. And, you know, all that stuff, there's a shelf life for everything. So that eventually died down, and VTubing sort of just neutraled out, as it were. And new VTubers popped up and left around the years, and a lot of the, like, big names, and even a lot of the smaller names, like yours truly. That sounded so egotistical. What the fuck is wrong with me? But yeah, so a lot of the like bigger names around that time did a lot of like good work. They started collabing with each other, and to this day, Iron Mouse is still the biggest dog on the block. Like, you think of a VTuber, it's Iron Mouse. And how do I put this? I'll you know what? I'll just be honest and nice about it. Sometimes honesty isn't nice. I'm delaying. I do not think there could be a better representation of what VTubing is than Iron Mouse. She is she would never admit that she was the best, because putting yourself down and all that, we've all been there. But I don't think we have a better representation as a subgenre, culture, movement, bunch of people dressing up as anime women on the internet than Iron Mouse.
Get your dream mattress.
What the f? I
starting at
don't
just
care
$30 a
about
month.
dream mattresses. This is gonna be a thing all day, ain't it? This is why you get an ad blocker, everyone. This is why you just get an ad blocker. Wow, I wonder if someone else here puts themselves down. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. I'll take 6 mattresses, please. Sleep on that, huh? But yeah, so VTubing really kind of got into its stride after that. Don't get me wrong. There were still a fuck ton of gatekeepers, but it was in its heyday. Like, to the point where even like PewDiePie got in on it. It was that big of a new thing. Some gatekeepers ruined it for everybody, so there's that. But everyone kind of got in on the gimmick, had some fun with it, did some stuff, and just went off. So, you know, people had their fun. It was really cool to see. At some point during all this, maybe it's just that I wasn't really paying attention to stuff that wasn't in my part of the sphere, but at some point, VTubing got really parasocial. To an extent, content creation and even like regular TV and all that stuff is always been very parasocial. The gatekeeping didn't even work. No, it did not. It really didn't. It was just a lot of people bitching on Twitter, which isn't really gatekeeping. But, so, yeah. It got you know what? Let's push the parasocial nonsense aside for now. I want to talk about a lot of the good stuff still, because the gatekeeping reminded me of something. So, back when I started, there was a lot of, like, there wasn't actually a lot of, like, abilities to make a VTuber model. A lot of people who came from VR chat had their knowledge. Like, they would often take the VR stuff for tracking and to work with that. Whereas now, all you need is a camera, maybe 2. Like, I only have 2 cameras just working here, and one's to track my hands, one's to track my face. It's not great. It's not the best it could be. But it's still an option. So, and that's really, really good, because even VTuber models are completely free. Like, this is we have such a low barrier to entry as content creators. It's incredible. Like, you can start VTubing for the price of a gaming laptop and an internet connection. Not even. Like, people often forget that VTubing is more than just streaming. Like, again, I'll get to those points later. But, VTubing as a, like, medium for creativity and all this stuff is a really low bar to entry. And there's just such a good core community built, thank you, Hand, built around just helping people start. And there's so much of it here that is good. I wish I had better words to describe how easy it actually is to be a VTuber and do what you want to do and all of this stuff. It's incredibly simple to just start. The hardest part is starting and keeping going. So, yeah. Or doing like the old days where people used burgers and stuff from Face. Oh, yeah! Yeah, before, like, even before, chair. even before a lot of stuff happened with, like, I forget the actual first avatar modeling program. But before all that stuff came to be, people would just use face rig and stuff if they didn't have their own stuff, because it was free. Yeah. Hardest part of not being an anime character with... Yes, unfortunately, we do not have, like, fox ears and cute anime tails and massive titties IRL. We only got to deal with our shitty rat tails, kinda okay flappy ears, and, well, there's still massive titties all over the place, but they're not anime massive titties, give or take. Some of them might be. But I really thought you were gonna say kind of okay flappy titties. I mean, some of them are, but that's life. We're quite literally comparing art to life here, and that's why all the porn stars got pissed back in the day. So, you know. But yeah, I think VTubing as a space is the best it's ever been. Some people will say, "Aw, the good old days were great." The good old days kind of sucked. Like, sure, the community was a lot more tight-knit back in the day, and you could, like, talk to Iron Mouse, talk to Joe Rogan. I don't fucking know. Why was Joe Rogan the first one that came to mind after Iron Mouse? I don't even watch Joe Rogan. I have literally never sat down and watched an episode of Joe Rogan in my life. Why was that the... Okay. Nonetheless. Like... Yeah, it was a lot more freeform, a lot more open, a lot more crazy. And oh my god, no one cares, Vistaprint. Let me just... Joe Rogan can't become a VTuber, he'd be sued by Mr. Clean. Yep. Mm-hmm. What are you looking at? Nothing. Nothing at all. But yeah, VTubing as a space has grown so much. Like, a lot of people now put the gold standard on HoloLive. And don't get me wrong, HoloLive is incredible for a lot of the stuff they do. Not to say I don't have critiques. Like, I don't care for a lot of the more idle stuff that goes on, but it works. Like, despite my non-sensories, HoloLive does incredible stuff. Like, they produce a massive, and I mean massive, amount of incredible content that's mostly free. Like, most HoloLive, 99% of HoloLive content is free that people can just enjoy. Maybe 90%. Either way, like, but it's also voluntary to get into. None of this stuff really, you don't need to pay. They're gonna keep doing it, and that's incredible. Like, for a business as big and as known in the space as HoloLive to set the gold standard like that is great. Like, they could do a lot worse. And with all due respect, we've seen it. We have seen exactly how bad this stuff can go. I don't even need to name names. All of you have like Molly's named a couple. You're probably also thinking of a couple of others. Hell, there may even some groups that have come in, disbanded, and like started something brand new, and we've never even heard of them. VTubing corporation side is a lot of churn. Or at least it feels like it. At least looking from the outside. Who knows what's going on? Like, despite all, like, complaints about the corporate side of VTubing, even if they're, like, the worst complaints ever, like, the most bad faith, most nonsensical, most terrible complaints ever, like, Hololive is still doing incredible work for the space. Like, they're... How do I put this? Like, Mori, like, I just saw that Mori did a collaboration song with Bao and Amelie. Like, you don't really see that in other VTubing spaces. Like, they're actively spreading around, I don't want to say viewership, but like, quote unquote, spreading the wealth. Like, and I understand that people have to, like, fight, or like the talents probably have to, like, fight for this sort of thing. I can't even make the assumption. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. All this is assumption on my end. Like, and like, it's third-hand information from people who are giving me their second-hand information. It's a lot of just, I don't know. I'm assuming. But coming from the outside, yeah. Hololive is a okay place to have be there. Especially when they can apparently break into more mainstream things like baseball. Okay. Like, I knew baseball was big in Japan. I did not expect, the Mets joke to just coalesce as a thing we can do as a community. So, here we are. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. But, like, yeah, they've done a lot of great work. And again, I don't need to make an example. You've already thought of 10 bad VTuber corporations. Some of them probably don't exist anymore. They should sponsor horse race. Get your Uma Musume out of here. Also, hello Shimmy Yam, Shimmer Shimmer Shimmy Ya Shimmer Shimmy Ya Wolf. Hololive is a majority positive image, but looking at how VShojo went from one of the Holostar's biggest competitors to pretty much gone, Hololive's biggest competitors is pretty much gone in a week. I wouldn't be surprised if Hololive gets their own awful moment. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, VShojo, from my understanding of the situation, I am not a legal expert. I am not an expert in anything that isn't really like computer hardware and video editing. Maybe comedy. That one is very subjective. Some people don't think I'm funny. I am one of them. So, like, let's put this all out there. From my understanding, VShojo was very much a management issue. And a lot of the VTuber companies do suffer from management issues. It's not a non-catch-all. It's like, from what I've heard, even like from like things that have been said publicly, like even Hololive has some management issues, but they're better at dealing with them than other places. Like, they don't make big, terrible decisions. Again, from my understanding of the situation. Please read up on it yourselves to cover your own to cover all bases. What happened to VShojo was terrible, and like from all angles, things happen. I don't know who's at fault. I am not an expert in any of these fields. I have just been around for a long time. Ads. Getting like an ad every 5 minutes on this video. The thing about VShojo was that someone who doesn't even give two shits about VTubers and all that was very nice about how everyone was loyal. And about the corpo. We hate corpos. Yeah, fuck corpos! Corpo lifestyle start all the way. What was that? No, nothing. Yep. Yeah. Whoa, that's crazy. Who said that? We gotta go skin that person. That was a joke. Do not skin me. But yeah. There's just been a lot of VTubers over the years. So, I think I gotta talk about this. Like, just get my opinions out there on it. The space has become very... obsessed? Like, I don't know how to say this, but shout out to sell out first chance he has. Listen, if I would absolutely sell the fuck out. Don't think I won't. I'll do my best to make good art while I'm there, but I'll sell out to get that bag. Just need the proper sellout. Everybody got a price. I am no exception. I am not above selling out. Hire me. Yeah, so what was I saying? Right, so this has been a big problem with VTubers since kinda the beginning. I don't even know if I can say it's necessarily VTubers, because I think it's just a problem in content creation space in general. And it's that, like, people need to set some, or have some boundaries, y'all. Like, I don't know how to put this besides... It's kinda gross when people start when people can't handle their libido around people. Like, hey, if the content creator's okay with you flirting with them, and that's kind of the whole dynamic, sure, who am I to judge? But then some people just start thinking it's okay to do everywhere, and that's not okay in any respect. Like, there's a lot of people that just really want to get in VTubers' pants. And that's the best way I can put it. Because, like, y'all, some people need to chill. This shit gets weird. Like, I want to say it comes from, like, idol culture, but it doesn't. As much as I want to say that, it really doesn't. This has existed long before VTubing. It exists for regular streamers. It exists for every sort of content under the sun. It's very creepy. It's kind of like uncomfortable when we're making porn of real people. I'm looking for new lo-fi. I'm looking for new lo-fi. Can I? No ads. No ad music. Oh my god. Holy shit. I think the accepted culture of how to grow the channel fosters a very parasocial environment. The Reddit is kind of oof lately. I have not been on the VTuber Reddit lately. I also don't go on Reddit in general, so there is that. But yeah, parasociality and... Is that a word, or did I just make up a word to sound smarter? Hold on. The act of being parasocial. A parasocial interaction or parasocial but verb. All right, I just made up a word. So we're gonna leave it at that and just say the act of being parasocial. Yep. Red in general is a cesspit, same for Twitter. Twitter is at least funny. Twitter is sometimes funny. If it wasn't for all the fucking bots in my DMs that the site does nothing about, yeah, that's a whole nother topic for another time, though. Holy shit. I don't know why people stick with Twitter. Like, it actively doesn't do anything for people. It's not good. I don't think I have ever seen anyone jump from Twitter over to any other platform. Like, Twitter is not healthy. If we know what it means, it's a word. I guess? Maybe? Yeah, I guess. But, yeah. Overall, like, what if I was a bot in your DMs? Oh no, not a bot in my DMs. Whatever am I going to do? Are you going to sell me cryptocurrency or porn stars? Oh yeah, that's right. So, unfortunately, we are still in a content creation sphere in VTubing, and that means, for lack of a better word, it then becomes a rat race of copying the people who succeeded and thus sort of homogenizing VTubers into this samey sort of little bots or parasocial. Yeah, VTubers have become so homogenized into this little orb of... I was gonna say homogeneity, but that's also not a word, and I can't use a descriptive word for the same thing. Like, I feel like there are only a handful of VTubers anymore. Like, we have HoloLive. I don't want to put them all in that basket. There's so many different people in HoloLive, but like, in terms of what people copy, we have HoloLive and HoloLive adjacent. We have Iron Mouse. We have Shy Lily. And we have, like, other. And I feel like a vast majority of the creativity sticks in other... these are just basic examples. They're not, like, any sort of research whatsoever. This is really good lo-fi. Like, this is by Lo-Fi Timmy Store. And it's really nice. I actually like it. Don't know where they got it from, or if they made it themselves, but it's nice. Yeah, so VTubing in general has been interesting over the years. I would say there's been more good to come out of the sphere than bad. But that's also because I found, like, lifelong friends. No, I don't want to be a cyber psycho. No, I found some great friends in the space. I found, like, a great audience. Aries always been here. They've been a long-time friend even before all this, so I can't. They're a little above everyone else. But that's also because apparently I'm short. How do I put this? Hell yeah. So yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll say one of the actual really... I don't have a first time badge for nothing. Damn straight. I think one of the actual, underrated best things to come out of VTubing is actually stuff for the trans space. Unironically, VR chat and VTubing have both done incredible work for, trans people being able to feel like themselves. I think VR chat more so just because you have that, actual, I'm looking down and seeing myself how I want to be seen sort of deal. But actually just, being seen as yourself can do stuff. I don't know, man. I'm just some girl who met this dude in college. Yep. Pretty much. So, yeah. That's it. That's at least what I think for what's going on in the trans space. As a cis white male who is asserting my authority over... Yeah. The joke has been made. The only thing that puts me above is my threats of backed up my workplace 5 minutes from his house. Yeah, quite literally. So, yeah, but that's just the over-under. Chad as bland as bread as he eats. I've started adding spices. Some powders. Not weed. Don't even not weed. Water without any ice. To bread? What? Yeah? And okay, maybe not bread, but dough. Want to add some... You add a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, a little bit of oregano to a pizza fucking breading, and the dough. It's great. Don't you judge me. One time, yes, you did send me 13 McDonald's apple pies. That was a thing you did. I am still looking for, I have held that in the back of my mind as a very funny bit, and I am waiting to send someone else 14 McDonald's apple pies out of the blue just because it's funny. If I didn't already have oregano on people, it was such a good bit. I think the best bit about that was you were like, hey, go downstairs and check the door on stream, and I was like, okay. And I don't know how long it was, but I had to explain to the people I live with, yeah, if a friend of mine sent me 13 McDonald's apple pies. And it just, God, such a good bit. First time I've ever been called a daddy coon. Probably also gonna be the last. If you didn't know, I am the bottomest bottom who ever could exist at the bottom of a barrel. I am also a little shit. I'm going to make things as difficult as humanly possible, just because I find it funny. Did you get the baby oil? No, I'm not P. Diddy. I had to reread your message just to make sure you didn't call me Diddy, and I was good. Whew, that would have been the... Man, we were talking about this the other day in a VC, but why Diddy gotta go and ruin that fucking song that wasn't even his? Poor Diddy. Why did I say that? That's gonna... No, don't quote me. as legal advice, I do not know whether or not the person that goes by the name of P. Diddy did what they did, nor, however, they are being sentenced to prison time for a crime that I am not familiar with. I will leave this subject alone now and move on. I have no opinions. I'm not saying that, Molly. I do not condone what is being said in my chat. If I come to your house with a collar, can I just take you home? No. I may be a bottom, but I have standards. I think I'm becoming less and less of a bottom the more I talk. I think I'm just a brat. Clipped? Shit. Your rambling is dangerous? Yeah. Okay, well then you're not the most bottom of bottoms. I'm the brattest of brats. We're leaving it at that. You are 100% a brat! Oh my god. Yes, I collared my friend. I guess I'm not the most bottom of bottoms then. Your friend clearly is. Damn. My rambling is dangerous and funny. Probably also very problematic. The government doesn't want you to know this, but you can see Shad in a park. He's free to take him home with it. There is very legal consequences, motherfucker. How dare you spread misinformation on my stream? The consequences are my shoes in your face. Probably or not connected to a leg or a fist. Whatever I'm feeling at the time. You're telling me I can just take him? I've seen outside my work when he on his walks. No, you can't. No. Chad, you wouldn't hit a girl, would you? My rambling might get me in trouble for this one. I need to think carefully about my answer here. She has approved being collared. Well, okay. Well, you know what? There you go. As for the previous question, I yearn for true gender equality. Not just when people use being a man or a woman when it pleases them. Kazuma des. Do not capture me like a Pokemon. I do not like tiny balls. Shadow hit me. That is not what I said. God, it's Twitter over here. People are starting to make up nonsense about like... Ayo, no. Shad likes big balls. Well, they need to be big, Zan. If they're big enough, you can use them like a fucking volleyball. Just think how funny it would be. Knocking the wind out of someone by chucking a massive testicle as hard as you can. It would be hilarious. You can't tell me it isn't. It would be very funny. Shad would commit assault with a deadly weapon. It is a tool to give life and bruises. Just like whip. I can't. Even with this one, I can't. Bruh, what do you mean, bruh? Listen, am I wrong? Am I am very correct in my assertion. You can't tell me I'm not. You like being whipped? No, actually. I was just making a statement that you can use them in tools of similarity to chucking a massive bean at someone for fun. The cancellation threads have already being written, my dude. You can't cancel me. I merely exist as a Z-tier content creator. Your words will only strengthen me. Drama will fuel me. Googled. I'm glad I stopped myself before I read out what I read. Google Doc. No, leave the Google Docies at home. It's time. I think there have been enough Google Docies. We need a Google Machina. You see, this is what I mean. You can't see the whole thing, but this is what I was talking about with parasocialness. It also doesn't work on me, because I just find it funny. Motherfucker, if you need baby oil, you ain't doing this shit correctly. You are not hidden with the proper needs. You are just going in and you don't care how it works. You are not thinking about your partner if you need baby oil. Says a person who is very non-experienced in this. Parasocial my ass, come hang out with me. You know what? I'm scared. I need an adult. No, you're not. But she likes to watch. I'm good. Maybe I should do more like just chatting streams. Like short. You're older than me, and I'm an adult. I need a better one. I know they're hard to come by in this day and age, but god damn it, why do I have to be the bigger man? I want to be a little shit sometimes. And for someone to put me in my place. Why do I need to be the sensible one? I'm here to cause chaos and eat chips, I guess. So, you know. It's just a thing. Zan, why do you have this fucking... Why do you have this screenshot, Zan? I don't even know the context for it, but... I just want to be a little shit and I need someone to put me in my place. Yeah, that's as bad as it get. I mean, I told you. Did I not? To be fair, Chad, you're already the smaller person. You see, this is what I get. I come here wanting to be the littlest shit possible, and y'all at little shits out little shit me. Why am I here? Why are you making me do this? I just want to sit back. That's it. Just want to sit back. You're making me sit up. Want to lower the chairs back like to 45 degrees. Maybe if I'm lucky 60. But no. Making me sit full 90 degrees. My ass over here just sitting like a... Chad is a cat knocking stuff off the table for a 10. No. No. I'm not. No. Mm-mm. No. I'm saying no. But no. And then plays the victim when caught. I never play the victim. I've never done that in my life. I wouldn't play the victim ever. That's not something I do. How dare you say that to me? How dare you? You are being aggressive towards me. It's not bullshit, Zan. I have never... You're all being aggressive toward... It's not bullshit, Zeno. All of you are being aggressive towards me, and I think that's bullying. Yeah, so there. Never played the victim in my life. It's not something I do. Nah. Mm-mm. Never. Not in a million years. Can't prove it. Nope. Nuh-uh. That being said, I don't know how much longer I actually do want to go with today. Whatever you say, Your Highness. How dare. I'll have you know I am not high at all. I am very come down. So, you know. Shit just happens. Also, Panzerva, get it? You need a new joke. You've told the same baby oil joke like 10 times today. Remix it or something. It's the same joke. Like, you can't just keep saying the same thing and that's insanity. I do that. You can't take my bit, you got your own bit. You remix it, say something like consumption of baby oil. That's probably very bad for you. I think there's alcohol involved in baby oil. Don't consume baby oil unless it's edible. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's for babies. Yeah, you see, lubing up is slightly better. I am the ultimate kink shamer, motherfucker. Kink shaming is my kink. Baby oil. See, there you go. It's a little better now. Or is it just made from babies? You ain't enough baby. Bro, you didn't even bat an eye when homegirl wanted to be collared. Fake kink shamer? Are you kink shaming my kink shaming kink? Good, keep it up, motherfucker. I need to give y'all motherfuckers an opening if you want to actually hit me with anything worthwhile. I need to hold back. I want Milkies. There's a Canadian bagged milk joke in there somewhere, but I'm too dumb to make it. Get him, chat, fake kink shamer. Zan, what the fuck are these screenshots? Like, I don't drink, but was I drunk in that second? What the fuck is... I have... Like, okay. I need to read this quote out for you because I am flabbergasted as to what the fuck even the context was. I literally wrote, Literally, the holy shit, you're a people and I love you, the dog. Why did I say... I'm not looking at that. You can't make me look at that quote, Zan. I really want to know you. My first instinct was responding to something like, I'll show you hole or something. Shut your fucking mouth. You have a doggo fan? I don't know. I don't even know what I said. It was nonsense. It was just utter, complete fuckery. You know what? I will say, something I am actually very proud of is this fucking background right here. I really love how this thing turned out. I also just like really like how my ending screen turned out. This thing looks great. I love how this looks. It was all done in like, it was all done in DaVinci. So I'm very, very happy with how they look. I like them. They're definitely a lot better than the basic ass swirl I got off of Google Images in grayscaled. So I'm very happy with how low-key they did. No, you cannot taste milk. Go to the store and buy milk. Just go to the store. Buy some milk. You can do that. I thought you went inside a cheese grater to get that gray swirl. You know, hold on, let me... We're opening up GIMP, hold on. Just give me a minute. I need to see something right here. Okay. This is white. Give me a minute. Hold on, I will... you're now blind. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We're green now. Okay. So, Molly, let me see if I can find something here. Real important question, Molly. The pick? That was weird. Okay. Good luck with your neighbor. Lol, dead. My eyes. Exactly. Get flashbang. Okay. So Molly, this is the old background, right? This is what it looks like. It's a little, you know, because it's gray. It's a swirl. All right. This is a cheese grater. How did we go from, like, now the two images are stuck together. Fuck, shit, fuck. It's fine. How did we, Molly, have you ever seen inside of a cheese grater before? 'Cause this is square. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. No, nothing to worry about. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a funny one, Zan. Thank you. Zan, do you just have a folder, like, labeled Shattuck Neon? Oh, shit. I see what you mean, Molly. Oh, shit. I actually see what you mean by that. How did... Okay. So, maybe you have a point. Maybe, just maybe, you have a point that can be properly made by all this. However, well, yes, but that's for art I've made. I'm getting this stuff out of context channel for when I was used correct. What is poop if not defragging the body? I said these words. Yup. These are phrases and words I have said over the years. It's been a long road, y'all. It's been a long road. It's been a very, very long time I've been doing this. I've said a lot that I wanted to do a lot of things over the years. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's been hard to muster up the energy to do them. I think I just need to refocus a lot of stuff. Like, I've said I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. And just the idea of failure, I guess. Or failure in my eyes of not living up to my own expectations I put on myself. It just kind of stopped me for a while now. I think that's really what's been holding me back, is just anxiety over not performing. Haha, haha, hee hee hee, ooh hoo hoo. Get all your jokes out now. So yeah, that's been mostly where I'm at. I want to do more things. I think I just need to focus on doing stuff that I guess I enjoy. It's not that I don't enjoy streaming, it's just that I don't find streaming as fulfilling as I once did. Like, I think just even making the background here has made me feel a lot more fulfilled on, like, the creative side of things than I usually do. So, I don't know. It definitely feels weird. Like, I want to do more creative stuff, like the background and the ending screen and all this sort of stuff, but there's also parts of me that are just like, well, I don't want to get rid of the red screen. Hi, I'm over here. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the, like, red screen here because it was made by a friend who is infinitely more busy now. And we don't get in contact a lot anymore, so yeah. It's... I don't know. I guess I just really wanna have something that I can... I guess it's I want a project for me. Maybe I just need to get into a couple of, like, simple things, because I keep thinking, oh, big project, big script, and all this sort of thing, where it's I don't know. I get stopped at the like starting point because I see this massive like thing in front of me, and I don't really know where to go. It's just hard a lot of the time. So I don't know. I think going from here, I definitely want to do some smaller things. I think the biggest thing that actually just, like, I think I'm just actually slowly recovering from burnout. Like, actual major burnout. That year straight where I did, like, shorts every day, that fucked up my creative drive. Because it was all going to churn, essentially. I was making things for the sake of making things instead of making things for the sake of enjoying it. So I really just need to take a step back and make something for the joy of making it, I guess. And not really care about how it does or anything, just enjoy the process, for lack of a better word. But in order to do that, I need to find the joy of making again. Because, don't get me wrong, I really do like editing. I like tinkering around, I like doing fun visuals, I like doing all these little gags and whatnot. So, I think I just need to have the passion for something and the drive to keep it going. And I think going from here, that's kind of what I just need to figure out. Like, what can I get drive in? How can I fulfill myself creatively? Because at the end of the day, I think that's my biggest hurdle as a creator is I want to be creatively fulfilled in my own niche. So, more or less, that's where I want to sit as a creator. I don't know where the chair is going to be, what the chair is going to look like, what the chair is going to be made out of, or even how many people can sit on the chair. Or if it's going to be a silly oblong chair that belongs in Pathologic. But, I don't know. Things like Pathfinder and being a GM sort of filled that for a while, but ever since my last couple of games exploded, I've been just sort of meandering. Looking for a new creative outlet, I guess. So, but I think that's what I want to do. I want to find my creative niche again. It's been a while coming, and I think, like, while I enjoy streaming, it doesn't really help fulfill me creatively. Like, I do it because I like to entertain, and streaming has been helpful to me as some sort of stability in current climate of the world, for lack of a better descriptive term. So I think I don't want to step back from streaming unless I like physically need to, like I get a job or something. But I've taken a liking to writing recently. I enjoy writing as well. It's just a matter of like I don't know what to write. Like, I do like writing, but I feel like I need to write something. Zan, you can't fucking hit me with that. Zan, I am vulnerable. You can't make me tear up like that, you fuck. Ah. Shit. Don't you tee-hee me. Ah. Ayo? Yeah, no, Zan just showed me some fan art. I think, is this older fan art or is this new? Sent me a very lovely little message. Aw. I am being entertaining. I can't. Fuck. It's from 2022. Yeah, that, yes, it's right. It did look familiar, yeah. I can't eat, Yeah. Oh, you can't hit me like that. Okay. So, I will say, I am very proud to have all of you fuckers in my community. I love being able to create and just doing what I do. Hard edit there, Jesus. Being able to be a creative and just entertain and provide, I don't know what I would call this. Enjoyment? A sense of community? I don't know what word can describe what. Yep, later, Panzer, have a good day. I don't know what phrase I could use to describe what it is we've created over these past 6 fucking years of streaming fucking nearly 99% every week. Almost every other day. But it does mean a lot to me. And while I am dog shit at expressing it, I don't think I'd want it any other way. Maybe I can be a little bitch and want, like, slightly more attention and all this sort of stuff, but I'm happy I have you guys. We've been through fucking thick and thin for the last, God, half a dozen years. So, who knows? I always forget this day fucking comes, and I want to do something big whenever I do events, but I'm also, it's just like, that's a lot of stress and a lot of just stuff I need to plan, and I think I just need to be okay with just sitting down and existing in a space where I don't need to be like the super on board, always on 100% entertainer all the time. That's a lot of pressure I put on myself. So maybe I'll do like shorter just chatting streams from time to time. Maybe. We'll see. I think it's nicer to do that. I'll mull it over. I do like the idea of these streams. Just going for like hour and a half instead of my usual 3 hours. So I think I might try and do stuff like this where it's just shorter. Nothing too big, just touching base, having a good time, and all that jazz. But yeah, I think for now, at the very least, I'm gonna focus on me a little bit more for just chatting. 90 minutes is a lot. I'm an overachiever and an underdeliverer. What can I say? So, yeah. I think I just need to be okay with enough. My constant need to, like, aim higher is probably fucked over my mental over the years a lot more than I would have liked to admit. I'll be honest. So I guess I just need to slowly learn to be okay with not being always on. Even if arguably now, I have done a lot of growing since my initial streams. I don't know how some of y'all fucking tolerated me back in the day with the shitty mic and bad ability to talk, but hey. We lasted 6 years, what's 6 more? And if I ever do need to retire for whatever reason, I hope the time that we have managed to spend together was at least memorable and it meant something to you. None of us live forever. We all eventually wither and die, but I can hope that the lessons, the memories, the existence that we had meant enough to carry it forward. So, yeah. For now, for where I am, I'm content. And I think that's enough. All right, grand speeches aside, I think I'll let you all go. Damn, this isn't Ghost Trick. It's not. Hey, Frog, how you doing? You just got to the came in at the end of a Just Chatting session. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I think, yeah, I think we're done for the day. Jesus Christ, Blackhand, what the fuck? This is gonna go on for a bit now. I hope you realize what you've done. You had any time to do this. You had all damn stream to do this. And yet here we are. This is why I'm a brat. This is why we called me a brat. Right here. The whole thing. The whole time. We had hours to do this. You had hours to do any of this. Molly! I've never been tempted to end the stream out of spite more. But I won't. I'll give you this. I'll give you this one. Just because I don't usually stream for this short amount of time. Fine. You get one. This is your only way to fucking put me in my place, so fucking be it. You little shits. I've taught you well. Dear God, I must have taught you well. We good? We done? We chilled the fuck out? Can we let the hype train die? Molly, you gifted a sub to someone called Witty and Clever Name. $6 years of taxes. Y'all can't even fucking make the tax joke when you don't even pay them. I keep track of my fucking finances. I know how much you pay. You can't make the joke if you don't own the bit. Fucking cowards. They need it the most. Their brain is lazy. You know what? You're right. Tax evasion is a VTuber standard. They need to exist so I can... You're not a VTuber, Blackhand! You don't stream or anything! You have a real job! And I actually pay my fucking taxes, I'll have you know. I'm financially unstable at the moment, but in December there will be... I've heard that before. I'll believe it when it happens. And I'll be angry when it happens. But trust me, I will forget that this has happened. Speaking of forgetting, god damn did, you know, do I want to tell this story? I don't know if I want to give them any more attention, but dear fucking god, it was funny. I really don't want to give them more attention. But let's just say that someone was very salty about me not liking the ending of Bayonetta 3. And they'll probably be back. And I can't wait. Because then I get to flex my creative writing again. I can't wait for them to inevitably come back. But I will probably, inevitably, forget about them. Because I have a million better things to do. But yeah, we're... Someday, maybe they'll even be in chat. No, of course they won't. They're too much of a fucking coward to call me out when I can immediately just debunk every one of their comments in fucking record time. Oh, how great it would be. How great that funny nonsense would be. But yeah. I think, but overall, yeah, I'm happy. Was a good stream? I like to think so. I at least like to think I was entertaining. And you know what? Hey, thanks for sticking with me for 6 years, guys. With everything that's happened, with ups, downs, presidencies, wars, fucking... God, what else? What the fuck else? Hey, Varric, good to see ya. We're ending. Sorry about that. Oops. But yeah, overall I would say, yeah. I'm happy that I got to do this with all of, oh, look at that, I got a clapping penguin. And here's to many more, y'all. You know what, fuck it, I have an actual bottle. Cheers. Yeah, that counts. Yeah, that counts. And yeah, so no matter where this fucking adventure we call life takes us, I'm glad I got to spend these last 6 years with you. All of you. It means a lot to me. And I drank some wine in solidarity. Aren't you on the clock? I have some Dr. Pepper. Thanks for the constant chaos around you, Chad. I try. Dear God, do I try. It's Saturday. Oh. It's Saturday. Oh. Ugh. Oh, okay, it's Saturday, right? Yeah. Time is an illusion. Fucking. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, I think with that we'll just call it. Let's go see who's on. I can throw you guys out. Holy shit. Oh God. Oh. Anyway, take care, everybody. I'll see.
Dicks!
Technically, yes, that is a thing that will happen. It is inevitable that one sees a dick. There is no escaping it. No matter how far you run, no matter how far you hide, no matter where you don't want to be, one will always see dicks.
Game over, yeah!
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Let's go send you all over to Kia. Kia is doing some yapping. So yeah, I will see you all later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody. And yeah, happy. Here's hoping we have another 6, 8, 29, 18 and a half, 4 million years ahead of us. Bye, I am a brat! How fucking dare you!